You was a part of Duffel Bad Boys, and you don't even know how.
How the fuck was that, man? Tell me back. Yes, indeed. Check this out, man. This is expediTIously. I'm your host, T.I. Harry. And right here on expediTIously, what we do here, man, we have very important discussions with people who are relevant to the discussion that can move the culture and the community and the generation forward. Our guest today was introduced to us first by Luda and DTP. However, he didn't start there. He decided that he was more suited to step out on his own, and his successful solo career started in 2010. He began to issue us a parade of top while becoming the go-to artist for guest verses. Born and raised in College Park, South Side, you know what I'm saying, which is a phrase he's coined. He, you know, I guess to say officially, we can say he really started going solo like around 2007 maybe, with the mixtape Me Against the World. All right, and then after that, man, you know what I'm saying, he went on to issue out the 2009 mixtapes, Trappavelli and All Ice on Me. But 2010's Me Against the World too, you know, I guess it just kind of reminded everybody how dope he is as an artist, because we've always in the city within Atlanta, we knew how dope he was as a person, you know what I'm saying? But without further ado, man, you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna just introduce him, I'm gonna let him speak to you yourself, man. This is my capping ass Southside partner, Mr.
Yes,
2 Chainz himself.
My partner.
Yes, sirski.
Yes, man.
Man, what's
man?
the deal?
Nothing. I've been peeping out what you've been doing with this, so you know, I want to support what you got going on. So
Man.
it wasn't nothing but a phone call, or it wasn't even a phone call, it was a text. and I pushed up. So
I mean, for real though, right? We been, our relationship, man, stem back, man, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you.
I'm talking about, you know, it wasn't easy to be cool at one time for us, you dig? Cause we were kind of at odds, you know, without really being at odds, cause
we were.
Cause Grand Hustle and DTP didn't really see eye to eye, you know what I'm saying, for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
However, you and I always maintain a positive, a healthy rapport.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So how was that? You know what I'm saying? Like how was that on your side from your vantage point?
For me, coming from the streets into the rap gang, you know, Luda was I'm not ashamed to say that he was the first person to open up me a bank account. So I had even though I was a college student, I still had a kind of street mentality as far as, you know, using a shoebox for an account. And even throughout college, I hustled and went back and forth on the road doing my little trapping thing. And then I started becoming interested in rap and the benefits of rap and how easy it became to me, because I was basically just telling a lot of life situations that I've been in or people close to me that been in. Got to deal with Luda, and Luda and Tip was always taking like jabs at each other. Like, but you had to be in the clique to understand or hear these. Like, nobody else could hear these shots, you know what I'm saying? And Tip would say some old slick shit. And, you know, like, it went back and forth for some time. It was times when we used to bump into each other at the old 112.
Yeah.
And I'm an only child in every manner, so even though I had cliques, a lot of people that I hung out with on the south side, they didn't want to go way to Cheshire Bridge to the old 112 and stuff like that. They didn't believe in doing that. But I would go out a lot of times by myself just because I felt like this Atlanta, man, you know what I'm saying, this is my city. I did a lot of groundwork in the city. You know what I'm saying? My resume was cool. Was clean, and I used to bump into, you know, Grand Hustle, whether it be C-Rod, Mac, you know what I'm saying, Country Kane, you know what I'm saying, whoever, and Tip or whatever, and it wasn't never no smoke. It might be a mean mug or something, but it wasn't no, like, nobody really checked each other's temp, and, you know, it was respect on both ends, because I remember seeing you one day, you don't even know, I was in Patchwork, making a play, right? Long time ago. And you came in that bitch, and I had Dollar with me. Dollar didn't know who you was.
Right.
But you came in, I don't know who the fuck was in there, but that's when you had the slant back motherfucker. It was either Monte Carlo. This before
the Monte Carlo.
The Monte Carlo slant.
Monte Carlo with the D's on.
Yeah. So you come in Patchwork popping big shit. I'm like, nigga, can't no nigga rap. Like, whatever. I mean, Dollar say, man, who the fuck is this nigga right here, right? I say, that's You know, it wasn't no T.I. And then it was really like, that's Tip, you know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. And it was the A room, no, it was the not the big side, but it was the small side. And you was kind of in the kitchen.
Famous room.
Yeah. You was in the kitchen talking to somebody, and I was in the lounge room just kind of checking you out, you know what I mean? And the same way you were now, you're very headstrong, you're very confident. I don't even think I'm serious had dropped yet, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I had, you know, levels of respect from the time I didn't even meet you then, but from the time I saw you and just how you were, because a lot of people don't understand that transparency always creates longevity, you know what I'm saying? The whole, like, just being very see-through. Yeah, who you are, exactly, you know what I'm saying? And so when I saw you act a certain way then, and then, you know, remain that same, have that same energy, shit, I had to respect.
Man, I think another thing you just alluded to is something that, you know what I'm saying, many people don't know. Like, you went to college and played ball for real.
Mm-hmm.
What school you went to?
I went to Alabama State out of North Clayton.
Yeah.
I went to North Clayton, and I started getting scholarship offers my junior year. So after my junior year, after my sophomore year, I grew, I became a little stronger, and I went to individual camps, and I probably was ranked, I don't know, maybe in the 40s or something, but I was ranked going into my junior year. Used to get letters, boxes of letters after each practice, and then going into my senior year. Yeah, of North Clayton, okay. I still never made a C. Nothing, straight honor roll, and so I was asked to
take you as a homework doing that nigga, man.
Yeah, I did. I used to sit on cars, like, you know, like be broke down cars. I sit on cars, my nigga, in the trap
and do homework
and read a novel and make plays, and just like they'll come, you know, I would serve J's from the car, and I would read the homework, and everybody thought, but this was before I rap, because I don't write raps. I'm kind of like, I remember phone numbers. Like, I have numbers that won't get out of my head. I have a photographic memory, a real photographic memory. Okay. It's not as good as it used to be because of all the smoking, which definitely affects your memory.
And the age.
Yeah, and the age, yeah, exactly.
And the money don't help.
Yeah, but at this particular time, I was using the same thing in school and didn't know that when I saw something or took notes, when I see it again later, I would remember it.
Right.
So it was time for me to take the SAT. And I've told this story, but it was time for me to take the SAT. You get chances to take it, many times to take it, and right. I just felt like I didn't need but one chance to take it, because I felt like my test taking skills were up to par. So Thursday night, I'm at the crib getting some nicks together to sell at school, like some nickel bags of weed, you know what I'm saying? And I never forget this. So I ain't had no scale, and this, you already know this a long time ago. And so the corner store, the racetrack didn't have no digi-scale, so I had to call Big Bo, and this is a shout out to Big Bo, and get this, and this is on everything I love. I haven't used a triple beam scale since then. This is what my daddy used to use, and I just thought they were old fashioned, but Bo had a scale, so I took my little ounce, I broke it all down in nicks using his triple beam scale, which I later thought, like, this got to be a curse. This scale, I tried to blame the scale. So my mama say, you gonna take all them sacks to school tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, it's Friday. I'm gonna get off all these cool. She like, you sure, Ty? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take them. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I go to school. I'm driving. I go to school. I got this red polo jacket on. I never forget it. Some white polo chino pants, a little plaid shirt. I'm looking like it as always. And I make a couple plays before school start. And boom, I go to class and my day get to going. And right before lunch, these people come to my classroom and they tell me they need to talk to me for a minute. Boom, so I got my jacket on the back of the chair. That this is a long time ago, because I'm having a beeper and I'm having the weed in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so they come tell me, they say somebody said you sold them some marijuana. I was like, I don't sell marijuana. Like, this is crazy. Took me to the office. They had the little police at the office, still played crazy. Went to my locker, still played crazy. They ain't find nothing. So called my mama. She come up there with the crime act. We got this shit down. You know what I'm saying? We got it. We finna beat this.
Shout out to mom, by the way.
And yeah, shout out to my mom. And then back in North Clayton, we had somebody that had committed suicide when I went to school, and then we had a murder in the parking lot. So it was one of the first schools in Atlanta where they installed cameras. And they didn't have metal detectors, but we had cameras first. So they rewinded when I first came to school and saw that I had on a jacket and asked me what a jacket was. I'll never forget this story, because Shy might watch it. So my cousin Shy, he way older than me, but we used to trap together in apartments. We used to take turns going to Club Candlewood and hoop. So I'll be like, I'm gonna stay here and trap. You get, because Club Candlewood had the only whole court. So he'll be like, I'm gonna go hoop, and vice versa. So even then, even though I was naturally talented in basketball, it wasn't my central focus. I was really addicted to trapping and hustling and making a dollar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So fast forward to school, they like, where that jacket? I brought that jacket for my cousin. I done just threw him in that motherfucker. I brought that bitch for my cousin. His girlfriend go here. They ain't even. I done gave that to, what's her name? I said, man, I can't even think of shorty name.
Hey,
little red
Blanket.
motherfucker blanket. Them folks go back to that class. Everybody at lunch, the door locked. My red polo jacket sitting on the back. So I'm wait about 30 minutes. They call coming out with the jacket, pull the weed out. I go to saying, I'm in handcuffs. Oh, hell no, shot, that ain't mine. Them folk done planted this shit on me. You know what I'm saying? Tried to plant this shit, try to kick that. They say, okay, cool. So they call my homeboy I be with all the time, Goat. They call him, you know, Corey, blah, 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 come to the office. We need to holler at you too. So he come through the principal door. I said, what's going on? I turn and let him see my handcuff. Shout, they talking about, we be selling weed, all this. He don't even let the door close. He turn around, run out the school. just leave. Boom, boom, boom. So
One time for Goat.
So when he leave, I'm like, damn, them folks say, boy, come on, you got to go.
That wasn't the time. Hey, man, you got to recognize, man, a good run be the bad stay any day now. You got to recognize that now. This is my exit.
He hit. So SAT was that Saturday, and this was a Friday, and I don't know if I cried, but I was in a dark space. I was really hurt.
It's all right, though, bro.
Yeah.
It's all right,
No,
bro.
I'm just really thinking.
We don't tell each other, man. You know what I'm saying? That was a very traumatic experience, man. You on the road, the motherfucker trying to get to college. You got to take the SAT. Now here you in there, caught a motherfucking weed case in school.
Yeah, so.
You know what I mean? Because I know you didn't come to school prepared to go to jail with no white chino pants.
No, I didn't.
No plaid polo and no polo jacket. I already know that. So
Man.
that shit was goddamn, you know what I'm saying? That shit, it shook you up.
Yeah, so that was when I can honestly tell younger guys who get arrested earlier that, like, and this is crazy, I'd rather get locked up back then than now. Like, I see 12, I be like, you got it, bro. Like, I'm not going, like, I'm cool on that, you know what I'm saying? And so that single moment in my life really changed my trajectory as far as, I got, obviously got out on Monday. Mr. SAT had to lie to the coaches who were interested in me for as long as I could because it wasn't social, it wasn't IG, it wasn't none of that where they could find out it happened. So I'm just, how you felt about the test? I'm like, I know I did good, but like it didn't.
You hadn't took the test yet.
I couldn't take it, and so that
So when did you get to take it?
That killed me. I ended up taking it the summer before the black up. So HBCU schools started calling.
All right.
Alabama State is in Montgomery. It's exactly 2 hours away. 85 South. You don't got to make no turns. You just go. But at this time, past Shannon Mall, and you'll be there in 2 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm already hustling. I got a expedition with TVs in it. And I'm like, shit. So they gave me a full ride.
Right.
And when I go there, another traumatic. And this is when I didn't care about basketball again. I go to the school, and the coaches who told me like they were so like, we love you, and we got a position for you, blah blah blah. As soon as I get to campus, they get fired.
Damn.
And then when the new coaches come in, they bring their own players, and I lost the love for basketball at that particular time as far as playing. And then I just wanted to do something else, and this is where I am right now.
But did you know at that time you wanted to rap?
No, but I know I could change the climate of a room. Like, I think people, and I could talk to you because you're successful. And we've had this conversation. You talked about when you were in school and you just like, you knew you was going to be a rapper.
I already knew what it was I was going to do. I already knew. I was going to sell dope until the rap shit came.
Yeah.
I already knew that.
So I didn't know I was going to be a rapper. Like Lil R.B., Lil Fate, like he dressed like a rapper. He wore headbands, baggy clothes, like he did all that. And I used to tell him like, I want to hear you rap, bro. But I didn't know. I'm at the car wash and like they telling me, hey, 6ix9ine, hey Slim, why don't you freestyle for us? You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm freestyling, and they say I'm hard, and I still haven't been in the studio. And this will happen, every 8-9 plays, somebody pull up, bro. Why don't you kick some shit, shawty? They say you be, and then somebody Juke and Shy, they gave me a chance, like to like go in the studio and do something. And this time, I'm from Atlanta, so I'm a fan of like Kilo, Sammy Sam, the Hard Boys,
Right.
Poison Clan, like all Memphis rap.
CMP.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all this, all so
the Diablo.
So, but I hang around Dollar, who was very, he was definitely ahead of me because he was on Cool G rapping, Wu-Tang, and even Jay-Z, and he was trying to tell me like
real hip hop.
Yeah, but he trying to tell me, "Shawty, they trap too. You gotta listen, like how they say it different."
Right.
Like, and I couldn't get over like how
the
Kilo melodies and the Sammy Sam, like abruptness in your face. That's why I had like. So my first couple raps were more chanty on some 3. I might say a couple. It wasn't really like bars, but Dollar could like. He was so eloquent how he flowed. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, I gotta tighten this up. So I started becoming more of a student. Then when I knew like this might be what I want to do, I started listening to a more wider range of artists.
Right, and then that introduce you to the opportunity to be with Chris and DTP.
All that glued together, right?
Yeah. So y'all had, you know what I'm saying, y'all had a run where y'all got there really at the threshold of success for the label. You know what I'm saying?
He was. Because you have to have artists to be, I think you have to have, I mean, even in
y'all were knocking at the door now. You were there. It just something didn't go all the way it needed to be for that shit to materialize 100%. And you know what I'm saying, even with the a lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying, the whole shit between Grand Hustle and DTP, that shit started with me and another artist on DTP, which was
20.
Yeah. So it started with us. He and I didn't like each other. I think partially because, you know, I was goddamn bold and arrogant enough to say I was the king of the South out in public all the time. And, you know, that got me into a lot of shit. Most of the shit, you know, was behind that. And he called up to the radio station when Ludcacris was Chris Lover, and then he had Poon Daddy with him. They was on from 6 to 10.
Right.
Hot 97.
Off the net, right.
You dig what I'm saying? Yeah, when the radio station was right on Old National. Right. So shit gon' get played.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying, he called up there and he said, man, who this nigga talking about he the king of the South? Man, you better tell him this, that, and other, da, da, da. And I heard it and I'm like, oh, okay. So I called up there. I said, hey, y'all, so whoever this is, I don't know who he is. And then Poon was like, yo, this is it's 20 from, you know, from DTP, he from East Side. He with Chris and them. I said, all right, well, whoever it is, whatever it is, man, how about this? Tell him come on here, man. Y'all let him spit it vert. I'm going to spit mine. We let the caller decide. Then if they decide that I'm the king, then he'll run off into the night forevermore to be heard from again. And, you know what I'm saying? And so, and at first, everybody on my side in the studio, me was like, man, no, don't do that. Give me a homeboy. Why is you go? I said, man, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I should fear no evil. So we did it, and I will admit, you know what I'm saying, Poon and Chris, they played it fair, you know what I'm saying, it was unanimous. You know what I'm saying, I came away with the victory. And but from that point forward,
it was smoke.
It was salt, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I always knew that Cud didn't really like it. He wasn't fucking with me. And I always knew that when y'all was, you know what I'm saying, having y'all camaraderie moments, bonding as a unit, that if he on some fuck that nigga shit, then the rest of y'all were rolling with it. So then it was fuck all y'all. And y'all were like, fuck all them. However, we never went out of town and displayed no kind of animosity toward one another. We kept that shit in the city, and most motherfuckers didn't even know about it. And I think that's the beauty of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we kept some of it in the city.
We kept some of it in the city, but hey, listen, man, hey, look. Okay, so that don't really count.
What you mean it don't count? That's what you mean that don't count. We had a whole brawl. Like, it does count.
So that was the whole,
I remember, look, it's shit funny. I remember Clay and C. Roy. Look, we get to looking at each other like, all right now. All right now.
Man,
look,
listen, man.
Motherfucker, this shit here was wild, but this shit is definitely some funny shit because it really, like, so when y'all did this freestyle shit against each other, I was still in the streets. I wasn't trying to be a rapper. What we had did as a unit internally is me and a group of guys, we put out a compilation on the South Side called Player Circle. And the second song that I ever recorded in my life, Luda had wanted to take a line out of it and make a hook. And I didn't, you know, so Lil Fate telling me, boy, Luda, he fuck with you, whatever. He about to do Def Jam South or some shit. So off my second song, I got so much good feedback. I started saying, let me take this serious. I think I can do this shit for real. And that's how I actually met Luda and built a rapport with him and end up signing the DTP first because obviously he had a heads up and he saw something in me, and I'm very appreciative to it. It just became a point where I grew up. I became a grown ass man, an individual, and wanted to handle and take care of business on my own. And I saw myself being bigger than somebody in somebody's entourage. So it's no love lost there. I see him a lot. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to have that, as a part of my
legacy.
Book. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, you spoke about the shit, but we weren't really all the way goddamn successful at keeping the shit out of the public eye. And you know what I'm saying? The shit happened, and
yeah, it happened.
It happened, you know what I'm saying? At the Kevin,
it was funny too.
At the Kevin Lyle's brunch. You dig what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know what's funny about that? I also had on some motherfucking polo chinos that day.
Hey, bro.
It's something about them polo chinos.
You should saw how you walked out, bro. That shit was that shit nigga walked out like, that shit was funny, bro. You a funny nigga, bro. That's all I can tell you, bro. I kind of laughed a little bit how you walked out because ain't nobody really get hit, but it was some tussling and shit.
Well, listen, bro, I'm going to tell you something. I beg to differ. And although I'm not proud of it, you know what I'm saying? Like Shaka.
That first swing, you ain't hit nothing. I'm telling you. You ain't hit nothing. The man went up under y'all. I'm sitting right there. The first swing, you did that. I'm telling you, bro. I did this a long time ago with a bully.
What's that?
In the neighborhood that turn your back. They goddamn like you finna walk off move. Cause that's what it was. Y'all went whoop to whoop, and then you act like you were gonna walk off, and then you just caught that motherfucker back. You know what I'm saying? Like swung, but it seemed like he kind of was ahead of that shit, and then he ducked, and y'all kind of locked up and did a whole bunch of little tussling, and then both of our groups jumped on y'all, whether to pull y'all loose or to get some little punches in. But I mean, it was one of the funniest events I ever been in, and then being in LA, you know who all else got involved when it happened. So
yeah,
it was one of them things. It was one of them things, man.
You know what I'm saying? I recall it being a bit different. But before we get into that,
I want to hear your recollection because I
don't even want to do that.
It's in the past.
I don't want to do that because now Shaka is one of my favorite people.
Yeah.
In the world. You know what I'm saying? We've developed our own relationship and
Absolutely.
We've grown and evolved and we've had a relationship of a friendship that is grown to a very healthy place. So it don't.
Yeah, and this was years ago. This was over a decade ago.
It was probably about 2006.
Yeah, this is long. This is a super long time ago. But yeah.
But however, I know that even in the midst of all of that, right? Me and Chris ain't never really had no, you know what I'm saying? Like Chris.
I think it was just healthy competition.
It was healthy competition, and it uplifted the city somehow, some way. All of that shit uplifted the city.
I learned a lot from both of y'all. I'm gonna be 1,000. Like during that period, just studying both sides, and like I learned a lot from both of y'all during that period. Like I paid attention. I just wasn't around. Just whatever. I learned how to drive a car by watching somebody, not nobody teaching me. So it's like I used to watch how Chris would articulate stuff. I would check out, you know what I'm saying, some of your flows and paths and listen to that, and then how because it was a difference. Like Chris is really from Illinois. He's not from Atlanta, but he's been here for so long. You know what I'm saying? You're from Atlanta. You can hear it in the accent and a lot of that stuff. So it was like trying for me to try to have that balance, knowing that I was from the city and know that people like our accent, but you know what I'm saying, it's a certain level of slum that we can only recognize internally, and then just want to be international stuff. So I swear on both of y'all during that time, it was like it was more of like a study guide shit. I was checking both.
Well, shit, man. You goddamn, you learn very well. You learn fast and you executed that shit, man. Probably as best as I've seen it done, you know what I'm saying? And you were actually born and raised here, in College Park, Atlanta, South Side. What the greatest part about being from this city, man?
The South Side. you know, I think the South Side, that's where the airport is. You gotta come here. You got it. Yeah, y'all try to act like y'all ain't gonna come to Car Park. You come to Car Park every time you land. So,
hey, bro,
you know, we got to, and then,
good goddamn well, y'all that work came from the West.
Man.
You know, good goddamn well, man. All that shit came from the West, man. Y'all took that shit back out South, man. You know, good goddamn well. That shit started in the city now.
I ain't gonna tell you how many bankhead niggas pulled up to the Frozen Palace on the net to get they fixings, bro. Don't let me get to that now.
Wait a minute now.
Don't let me get into that now.
I'm talking about.
I just wanted to get on that.
Nah, man, I'm talking about.
I just want to let you know now.
We talk about
Southside got
distribution
something. Southside got something to say.
Hey, man,
y'all got that old truck Petro. What that is right there by the flame?
Talk about the Petro. Talk about the Petro.
Yeah, I made jugs there too.
Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody done been up there. Goddamn.
Hey, you know. Hey, listen. Let me tell you this. You know when you get off. You know when you get off. You know when you get off at Holloway right there, and you make a right and go to the. Supposed to be the bad part. I used to make a left and make plays out there too. What that is, Mapleton. I'm having drugs out there too.
But see that
high speed on there.
Now check this out though.
High speed on May.
Ain't no question on that. Everybody like you, exceptional hustlers made plays everywhere.
Okay.
We talking about the majority.
Well, the South Side is
we
one of
talking
the best
about the majority.
To be, man.
It's only, hey man, it's only one motherfucking 2 Chainz. You dig what I'm saying? It's only one 2 Chainz. Now I'm talking about before you became a rapper. I'm talking about the kind of hustle that kind of could, you know what I mean? The West Side got several, brother. You mentioned Kilo, they were doing that back then. You mentioned Sammy Sam. You know what I'm saying? We know about the Diablo, CLP, you know, and Long Live Shouty Low. You know what I'm saying? Then you got also motherfuckers like me. So wait a minute now. So let's just get this straight. Let's keep this shit all the way 1,000 with it now. Let's come on back full circle. The player way. You understand me?
Okay.
Now, it seems as though we kind of established ourselves and set the standard, which you guys recognized this standard, and you found ways to reach it.
Man, Jermaine Dupri from Old National.
Man, I thought we were talking about hustlers. I thought we were talking about hustlers. I'm sorry. Shall we end the discussion and start it again? I'm sorry.
I mean, you know, man, we talking about musical hustler because
I'm talking about hustlers that ended up taking what they had and turning it into music.
Shit, man, I don't even, it's a couple of these guys that's doing some other stuff, man. They on a couple of these little shows and stuff. Y'all wouldn't know how they had their nails
we don't
dirty.
know it. We can't consider it. I'm just talking about this shit.
I don't do no talking, but let me tell you now.
Shit, you been doing quite a bit of it lately.
Yeah,
you've been doing quite a bit of it lately, sir.
I ain't dropping no names.
No, but I'm just talking about shit. That's what we do. This is a talk show. We on this motherfucker to talk.
You want me up here to express myself? That's what I'm here for.
Hey, man.
I'm here for
regardless, bro, you know what I'm saying? North, South, East, and West, man.
We all one.
Yeah, man. I feel like we can only have these discussions amongst each other. You dig what I'm saying?
What I did to bounce that big motherfucker?
Yeah,
walking there with a zip in my balls. Yeah.
Did you now?
Yeah, security jump on my back, throw the ball, throw it to my putt in from Pittsburgh, tell him hold that.
Yeah, well, if you were from the West Side, you'd have walked straight in, no problem.
Yeah, well, I ain't from the West Side. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
I walked everywhere, man, on the South Side. Walked in there, no problem, Jack.
Man, I probably the first one trapping in club. That was my thing, man. I take a zip or two in the club.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get them off.
And that's where I know you from. Like, for real. That's where I know you from. Making plays in studio, man. Like, whenever motherfucking the artist, you know, wanted, you know, a big play, had a big play to make, you were the go-to.
Because Chris was on the radio at the time, and so everybody would call him a poon and ask them who got whatever, and they just knew me.
Yeah.
For the most part. But that was a part of me not actually telling people I rap, because I didn't know how to be like, hey, boy, you know I rap too. Like that, like niggas
That's
kill me with
I ain't
that.
never did neither.
Yeah,
man. I ain't never did.
But you moved, but you knew you was gonna be.
Nigga,
but I was hard for me to. I'm talking about back in the days. It was some big time artists that I was like, I'm still super fans of.
Yeah.
And I would judge them by what they bought. Like, man, this nigga only spent a 40. He must ain't getting no money. I don't even want to say no. I swear, I used to go to the studio, but home call me way over here. Home ain't having nothing but a. I'm talking about. I got some. I got some features off some 3-5, like niggas doing songs with me for like 7s back in the day. So like, I solely used, and so that's why I think I got so much acquired respect when I came in the game, because it was like people had crossed paths with me and actually didn't know I was a rapper.
Yeah.
So to hear me rap and be fire was just a whole nother level. So
that what's up, man. And also, man, something that I think is extremely impressive, like, you know, your relationship with Wayne, you know, has grown in such a way that you guys did a collaboration album, Collard Grove, which is a fucking brilliant collaboration, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to that. What brought that about? You know what I mean? How did that collab happen?
You know, Hone didn't put out no music for like 5 or 7 years, one of them, because whatever was going on, whatever his situation was, I still remain in contact with him. He wasn't doing anything different that he was doing when he was putting out records consecutively. It just, I guess his music couldn't come out or whatever, for whatever reason.
It was on strike.
Yeah, it was on. So he's still going to the studio every night and skating and doing the stuff. Yeah, a skate ramp in the booth, like in his booth right there. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And I came up with this idea because I'm like, when you do an album, right, you get features on the album. I might have Tip, you know, skate. I might have, you know, Dro, whatever.
Although you've been dodging me now. You've been dodging me now.
Man, don't do that on here.
You've been dodging me.
Don't do that on your show because you're going to edit it. You're going to edit it where it make you.
I bet you I won't. I bet you I won't.
Don't bet you won't what?
I bet you I won't edit shit out now. I'm just telling you the straight up and
we
down.
In the studio. We are in a studio.
You've been dodging shit
You know where we at now.
You've been dodging shit at me now.
I rap sitting down too. I done got so cool. I be sitting down doing this shit.
Shit, man, I do this shit like a dog shit in the street. Anytime I want, any way I want.
My dog don't shit in the street. We eloquent. We shit on grass.
Man, I'm talking about stray dogs, nigga. I'm talking about stray dogs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Dogs get it out the motherfucking mud or the trash can. You know what I'm saying?
I eat house food.
Hey, man.
Oh, boy, I get groomed and everything.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, bro.
We don't stinking dogs no more.
The Collard Grove shit was awesome. That shit was amazing. And your fourth album, Pretty Girls Like Trap.
You didn't even let me finish telling you how I got the album done.
Man, I thought you. I'm sorry, man.
I was telling you when I said something about feature, then you.
Yeah, man. Because you said my name like, you know what I'm saying? I get featured from Tip, but you don't call me now. You don't call me now. Let's just keep it all the way 1,000 y'all.
You're going to be on a new album.
Let's keep it on the thigh, y'all. Hey, man, you know what?
I don't want to send shit. I want you to see how I like to do this shit in front of people. They don't believe it. I swear.
Boy, I do this shit hibachi like a motherfucker in front of your face, man.
I got it.
I don't give no damn about that.
You're going to need 2 chefs. You're going to need 2 chefs,
You
Jack.
dig what I'm saying?
Hey, I can see that nigga now making that little moving volcano.
Can't scare me with a good time. Like my grandma used to say, goddamn, if you beat me sliding, you can have my sled. Nigga think he slick.
Yeah, man.
That's
where you get that old quick ass mouth.
I do this shit for bread and meat. We don't win, we don't eat, my nigga.
I got
shit. That is you saying.
Pimpin' Tip, I got you.
Come on, man. Now, come on. Now tell her how you got.
All right, so I just did an album with him. It was to me, it was me giving back for him, doing a verse. A hook for me, which is Duffel Bad Boys, which changed my life, my family life. But even to say that, you was a part of Duffel Bad Boys, and you don't even know how.
How the fuck was that, man? Tell me about it.
Man, I'm finna fuck you up with this.
Man, come on, man. Let's hear this shit.
So the studio I own now, used to own.
Yeah.
Before you went and whoop, you know what I'm
saying? Yeah.
So one day, about Duffel Bad Boys came out in 2007.
All right.
So this had to be either 2007 or 2006.
Right.
I was shopping, you know what I'm saying, and I was giving me some Gucci's. I seen some red Gucci's, right? Okay. So I said, damn.
With laces, like sneakers, or we talking loafers?
Some red Gucci's. No, tennis shoes, and they had like.
Talk about like the little bowling ball looking motherfucker.
They some red ones with like some fur, and they was some flavor, right?
Gotcha.
And so at this time, Wayne was wearing like Supras and like a lot of skate shit, you know what I'm saying? So I knew he was on this blood shit. I'm like, shawty, what size shoe you wear? You know what I'm saying? Like 7, whatever size it was. I'm like, bet. So I get 2 pair of the Gucci's. I get my side, I get his side, and I say, where you at? You know what I'm saying? The nigga happened to be at your studio when we having all this little smoking shit. I don't even know if you remember this. So they in the B room. It's him, Lil Roscoe, and one more nigga in the studio, and you were in the booth rapping. You know what I'm saying? And so I tell him I'm outside with your shoes. So he like, shit, bring him in here, bitch. Let me check him out, shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But he know that we don't even supposed to be in the same room together. There's no bullshit, bro. When I walk in that bitch with the shoes, right? I don't see you at all. Country Kane upstairs shooting pool. Like I see everybody looking like what I'm in there for, but I'm solo. I'm like, fuck it. So I come in that bit. Roscoe like, oh yeah, that's my boy there from the South Side. Cause you know he been hanging in the South Side. So Roscoe like, oh, it's all good, Slim. Come on in, Slim. Boom. No bullshit, bro. Mid rap, bro. You stop rapping. And then you looked over there at me through the glass.
Man, what the fuck happened?
I tell Wayne, man, this fucked up nigga. He tell me, what you talking about? Blah, blah. I said, bro, I'm finna get out this man's shit. This man don't want me in this shit. He like, all right, bitch, I'm gonna call you later. So,
hey, but look though, what happened when I looked at you?
No, you just gave me. You never came out the book, but you can't. I swear you looked at me like how you be looking when you be on that funny shit, and you looking at me like, man, I swear I went in there probably 5 minutes. I was like, shit. I told Sean, I'm gonna have to holler at you. You know what I'm saying? Boom. But when I'm there, I give him this beat CD that got the duffel bag shit on it.
Who did that beat, by the way?
M16.
That motherfucker was jammed.
He was from Alabama. I met him, and I thought he was hard. So the shit was crazy. I leave him the Gucci shoes, the beat CD, and 2 weeks later, I go to Miami to fuck with him on some shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I go down there, he asked me what I thought about the record he did for me.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't even know what you're talking about. He said, I did something to that beat, one of them beats on that beat CD. So he asked Tez what the fucking email was, and I come to find out he had sent it to the wrong email. So I went to the studio.
It to me, goddamn, I'd have man, shit.
I went to the studio, and that's how it happened, bro. That's exactly how it happened. And from then on,
damn, why we didn't get Wayne that motherfucking email address, man?
Yeah. He gave. that's how, and I had to come. I remember you being in there, in little, free Roscoe.
Yeah.
And, anyway, but that was just a unique story because I think about that room, I think about y'all, and I think about when me.
That's why you went about the motherfucker. That's really why you wanted it. That's why you wanted to buy the motherfucker.
I got some money. I want to buy everything you and Chris had. Yeah, you talking about? Yeah, I want it too. Ain't that right? Yeah, you talking? I want it too. Why not?
Look,
I can get it.
Hey, look, man.
I say, this the one tip you throw on. I said, T.I. I want it.
As the capping continues. Y'all heard that the world turn, goddamn it. We need to get this nigga a show called As the Capping Continues. Hey, man, speaking of the show, the most expensive is some dope shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for, enlightening those who might not be exposed to the finer sides of things. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You came in with the Robin Leach shit. I can appreciate that.
Rest in peace, Robin Leach. I had him on my show too,
man. I seen that motherfucker.
Before he passed away, man.
He was going back and forth with you?
Yeah, talking about caviar. He eating them on some pancakes. Talking about they not called pancakes. Like these little bitty motherfuckers.
Them motherfuckers some little dollar
these
pancakes.
These motherfuckers called pancakes, Jack. Like, don't ever put syrup on it. I said, hey, man. But anyway.
So what made you want to do that?
Shit. I know I have a great personality. I had an idea, and I had somebody who wanted an idea.
Right.
We met. They had the resources that I need as far as the production and the editing. And then they start vetting out different. I would bring something to the table, obviously, that I wanted to do, but then they start vetting out locations and people. Mm-hmm. And the rest is very improv. There's no scripts. I don't know the person that I'm about to see or what they do. Mm-hmm. So it's like somebody recording you meeting somebody for the first time. And somebody was there when we first met, or when you first met Jay, or first met, Dro. You know what I'm saying? Like if a camera was there when you first met him, and they said, and they was like, and Dro had some 30s, and you'd be like, what the fuck is this? And but this is a real conversation, and right. I think that's what resonates for the viewers, that it's just a real conversation that I'm curious about. I want to know why it costs so much, where you come from, what you do.
And why would motherfuckers pay this shit?
And why and who will buy this, So.
Now, I mean, listen, bro, you definitely a trailblazer and a visionary. We can go on and talk about that, but that's some shit motherfuckers should already know just by sitting around watching. But what motherfuckers will not have an idea of is your entrepreneurial skill. You know what I'm saying? Like you've been excellent at branding different opportunities outside of music. You know what I mean? Like, like Escobar South, members only. You got your marijuana shit going. You know what I mean? And where the fuck does all that come from? Like how did you acclimate yourself with this side of business for the people at home? Like if you're a young titty boy, not a 2 Chainz, you're a young titty boy, you know what I'm saying, who blew his opportunity to go to college because he made a mistake. How do you not let that destroy you, but kind of like put it back together and work out their plan?
I think hustling teaches you a lot, honestly. I mean,
Facts.
I think it just teaches you a lot, whether it teaches you math, it teaches you how to save, it teaches you
manufacturing, distribution.
And man, so Man, this is like this. I would be. My mama made me realize that I would literally be breaking a generational curse because my son then won't have to hustle. So my mom, the job that she had that I remember, she was like a loan officer for real estate. But for the most part, she hustled with my father. My father, I don't have an image of my father getting ready for work, putting on a suit, being in traffic. I don't have that. I don't have that image. On my father's side, he had a uncle who owned a liquor store and let all the nephews and stuff work there. So I remember that. And he also had an indoor pool and a bunch of Rottweilers when I was little, but I didn't understand that this was balling at this particular time.
Right.
On my mom's side, they wasn't as rich and fortunate as this, but I remember my grandma working a bootleg house, you know what I'm saying, selling, which is the same thing as hustling.
Right, look on Sunday.
Yeah. And so with those two things in mind, I didn't have an image of somebody working for somebody ever in my mind, you know what I'm saying? And when you start hustling, first you go in with people like that you trust. Well, that's how I did. I went in with my friends, and then I started moving on my own. And then when you start moving on your own, you actually feel like you grown, you're older, you're more mature. Seventh grade, I started. This is out of my mom's home only. We lived in Pittsburgh, and she was allowing me to sell nicks out the window. You know what I'm saying? Just and then of course that's when the Red Dogs were around, and there was a couple busting. But after that, I started like being more careful about hustling and how I wanted to move, and I never saw me doing a resume or putting on a suit or actually working for somebody. So when I became a rapper, I know that this rap ain't gonna last forever. I know the money ain't gonna last forever. You wanna buy things. So I had to invest my money in something that I felt like was close to hustling and meet people. It's always about having important people in place too.
Right.
And I'm a good talent scout. Like that's a whole nother skill set. Like that's what Steve Jobs was. He was able to pick people out at different places and locations and to create Apple and iPhone what we know it is now. And so I use some of that same skill set when I'm putting together my team, rather to help me with my properties or even to help me with my label, with what I'm doing with schooling and all of those guys. I try to put the right people in place, and then the rest is about scouting out the right talent to help me get my dreams accomplished. I can't do it on my own.
Right. Shout out to the team, man. Ted and I know Snoop on the team as far as your restaurant. And what would we call it? Lounge, restaurant?
Yeah, restaurant. Escobar downtown has been open for 3 years. It'll be 4 years this year, which is a blessing in the restaurant industry. We just opened up the second location on the south side, right by South Lake Mall, and it's doing exceptionally well. I have this after-hour spot called Members Only that I'm trying to basically just give the one a little competition. Got some good food, good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Stay open late till like 6 in the morning.
That's what's up.
And I have a couple other things, but a nail shop. My nail shop, I'm gonna do a soft opening or a private opening for what they have in here? Bonnie, the hair
Bonnie
thing.
Brothers?
Yeah, they about to do that here, so I'm gonna have some people coming in and get their foots and stuff done.
Right on.
That's that side. But I'm still music is my primary love right now. Like, I haven't even got into acting yet. I hit you about the acting shit a long time ago.
Come on, let's do it.
Yeah, I hadn't even gotten there. I still love, man, I rap every single night, bro. It's crazy. I still love rap. I still love surprising myself, like what I'm gonna come up next. I still love putting bars, metaphors, stories together. And then having the younger guys around me, they just keep me on my toes as far as what's going on, not getting too far back and dated and sound like that. So I love the position. If I was somewhere like up in a penthouse by myself, I probably would be taking days off. But I'm on ground zero. I'm down here with everybody. I'm down here with my partners, and I love rapping. This shit is still like the first day for me.
Man, that's dope. I mean, so also as a label, you have introduced talent to the world before. Of course, we got the net generation. One of your, I guess you could say, predecessors, man, and all of our young homies, Bankroll Fresh. I witnessed, I know, you know what I'm saying, the bond that y'all had, simply because, I also knew Bankroll and shit. We used to fuck around and, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of course, y'all paved the way professionally for Bankroll and developed the sound for him. I saw when y'all put y'all hands on that shit, it became more structured and then it became more of a movement. You know what I'm saying? So how was that being influential in a young legend's legacy?
Well, the same thing I do with them, I did with Bankroll. I took him around Wayne. I took him around places that he probably if he had to do it another way, it probably would take longer. One thing about Bankroll, he was already a star. He already had a lot of things in place as far as his crew. He had his whole street money worldwide. He had a whole campaign going. He had a logo. A lot of this stuff even for them, it's for the first time. He was already seasoned. He basically had switched his name. You know what I'm saying? So he had been messing with Gucci. So by the time I even got on the radar for Bankroll, he was just so confident, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I would take this dude. I got a crib in Florida and I got a studio down there. And man, I swear, bro, this nigga went in my studio and I was in the living room watching the game or something. And man, this man walked out and my engineer said the boy just did 3 songs. And I swear he wasn't in there 30 minutes. And I just thought it was just talk because I go in sometime and I might mumble some shit and then come back and fix it.
Yeah.
No, this man was actually saying something. And it was just situations where we went out of town and moved together, and it was more like I was building a relate. Like he was another person. He was inspiring me. Like I be needing that around sometimes because I've been on like coasting for so long. So when he came around, he came with that energy, bro. When he used to go out, he had that energy. He jumped up and down like you gonna know who I am. He was very confident. Even at shows, he already had his little moves together, what he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a fun nigga to hang around, ain't a skate. Like we go out of town, like bro had that energy. He always had that whole looking like it. It came from Bank. You know what I'm saying? Like he had that slang shit. He used to call me tall. That's all. He like, what's up, tall? What we doing today? This tall. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And it was just, and I missed that shit. You know what I'm saying? I guess that's why I wanted some more youngsters around because I miss him. I miss that energy. I miss home had a vision. Let me tell you something. Like I don't like it's crazy. Like when I think about where he would be at today.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I can share in that enthusiasm because you know that's how we feel over here about Doe B. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Doe B was that he was the energy here. You know he was that. You know for us and to be honest with you, when we lost him, that shit goddamn took a lot. It took a lot out of us. You know, just as far as it took us a while before we would actually assemble another team again.
Understandable.
You know what I'm saying? But moving on, man, moving on. So I just want to give some time, man. Bankroll Fair, man. Long live Street. Yep. You know what I mean? And, you know, one time for Doe B just on behalf of Grand Hustle. Let's get into the next generation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let's introduce the young star to the world of expediTIously, man, if you don't mind. Yes, indeed, man. So this is a T.R.U, you know what I'm saying? True Records. Now, could somebody tell me what T.R.U stand for?
The real you.
The real you, as in the real university.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so an institution for real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man, ain't nothing wrong with that.
In this university, we practice and preach individualism.
Okay.
Feeling good in your own skin. Trend setting. Things of that nature are some of the courses that we go through over here as far as standing on it. You know, things like that.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, I can respect and appreciate that now, cause some of y'all tell me. And speaking of individualism, I think since this y'all particular portion of the show, we gonna change the color for y'all, man. We gonna bam. Y'all look like y'all like red. There we go.
You try skate. You try skate ain't world.
Hey man,
y'all. Let's see what's
guys. Well, I want y'all to introduce yourself to the world, man. Who are the flagship artists here?
All of them. Go ahead.
Hey, I'm World, Big General, Zone 3, Thomasville.
Yeah, Hot Locked In, Polar Richmond, Southside, Old National, Guy Road, all that shit. Everywhere on the South, I got a lock on that shit.
I am the only West Side member. Let me go on. And,
You're not alone, young man.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit, man.
I'm the only
Speak your piece.
West Side member over here at the T.R.U.
Can't
camp.
wait to jump
you
y'all.
understand? True game. Schoolboy. You know, whatever.
Yeah, man. Big F on the south side. Sleepy Road.
Right on, man. Now, you guys have the pleasure, and you have somewhat of the challenge of being around a fucking mega superstar, man, who already got it and who motherfuckers already know who he is. How do each of you maintain your individual kind of like respect when you step out and you already got to be around this cap ass nigga right here? How y'all do that? Cause that's a challenge for an artist, especially like walking in the door with it.
With me, I've been pushing my little shit for a minute now, my grind. So like, I want to be known as like 2 Chainz, like he's just like him. So I'm grinding hard what I do. So I don't want you to be like, I want you to know me as me, like world, like not just 2 Chainz artists. You
Right.
feel me? So I hold weight and I'm grinding for it.
That what's up. Schooler, now I've known you for quite some time, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a former, a founding member of the Rich Kid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I met you through Short and you know and the guys, man, when y'all were really just teenagers out there doing this shit.
Babies.
You know what I mean? So how is it for you? You know what I'm saying? Coming from that and then, you know what I'm saying, having a solo career now.
A lot of different I wouldn't call them setbacks. A lot of different just segments of my life. Sometimes I feel like I was spoiled into it because of how fast we
You came into the
we
game
grew.
with a hit
Yeah,
for
like,
the record.
and being around you, just going through what you were going through. You know, I take from people accomplishments as well as their mistakes. You know, like I learn from, and I just watching you. You know, you was already. You know what's going on with you. You know what's up with you. Big old. You know,
Man,
so like
shit, some more.
it's just and then I had to, you know, hold it down for a minute, try to stick in there, you know.
But
and
how you goddamn, man, go into the room and shine your own light, man, when you gotta, you know what I'm saying, walk in with bruh.
I just be me. I can't lie. I just be me. Me, I just like to sing. I like to rap, you know, and they like it. Atlanta, they welcome me with open arms every single day, you know, all my life. So I just want to get in what they really been asking me for the whole time.
Yeah, and we need to get a goddamn Rich Kid reunion now.
For
man.
sure.
We need to put that together.
For sure.
That'd be hard.
They've been asking for that
Yeah,
for so
man.
long too. But
Yeah,
it's
man, we
time.
need to get that done. So shit, I done got there and got shot, man.
Shout out to the Rick Kid.
You know, shout out to God. You know, he done already said he was with it. You know, man, and we just need School and the rest of the guys to
For
come
sure.
on in, man.
For sure.
Guapo said he
I
was
think
with
we-
it.
I
done
think
already spoke to
everybody ready.
Guapo. He said he was with it. So y'all need to pull up and get the shit done.
Yeah, we need to.
All right, well, you know what I'm saying. That's enough. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
You know my favorite room at Street now. You know it's Street now, but
Okay.
you know my favorite room at Street now, like
Right.
was the first room when you go upstairs where we recorded What's Up Over.
Ah.
When you let her record it over that night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That motherfucker, I mean, you know, that motherfucker legendary now.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That motherfucker, that building legendary. We need to keep that shit within the culture, protected at all costs. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That shit should, you know what I'm saying? It should be a motherfucking a landmark for flagship success. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, before I had it, Meech, you know, had it was BMF. You know what I mean? It was a BMF building. You know what I mean? So, you know, look at how many motherfucking millionaires passed through that motherfucker. You can't be far from it.
Yeah.
Shit.
Sure.
That shit all, hey man, that shit already goddamn in the bag. All y'all gotta do is not fuck it up. Now, hot, you know what I mean? They say you rap like, you know, your life depends on it with a sense of urgency.
You said like my life depends on the situation.
You know what I mean? That what, you know, that what I heard about you. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
you know, so like where that drive come from?
I just be going through a lot of shit. You feel me? Like real deal shit. Like I was outside for real, and just like all the shit from my pad be coming to hunt me type shit. You feel me? Court date back to back. I got court date on the 6th right now. Hey, I got court date tomorrow. I got one on the 10th. You feel me? I'm on house arrest.
Well,
I mean,
listen,
all
man.
type of shit going on.
Check
Shit,
this
I should
out.
be laying that shit out.
Check this out, man. Every motherfucking dope ass classic album had a motherfucking story or some pain or adversity to go with it. You dig what I'm saying? Now, you know, you could take that shit and let that shit be the fuel in the car that is your success, or you could look at that shit as and let it weigh you down like a motherfucking weight on your shoulder. You know what I'm saying? You pull out of it what you need to make you better. Don't let that shit goddamn dim your light for one moment. But I think now sleep it. Yeah. You grew up on Old National. Those of us from Atlanta know the hardships and hard knock lessons that come from Old National. But I think you say you pride yourself on translating your struggles into stories. So you basically like telling the story of what the shit like, you know what I'm saying, growing up on the Old National.
It ain't even just Old National, it's the whole South Side. I'm really from Washington Road.
Okay. So, but the point is, you taking your stories,
Yeah.
and you putting them in your music.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how can you determine which stories to tell and which ones not to tell?
I'm telling all of them. Hold your open. It's on the way, John.
Okay, man. So now, Chainz, I think you got to have the responsibility and the adversity of managing all of these very strong personalities.
You get it already. How long it took you? You ain't got to be no rocket science.
Hey, bro. Hey, listen, man. I done, you know.
I mean,
we done danced this dance before, man. You dig?
I have never.
You have never?
And it's been a long time.
Enjoy it, brother.
I'm enjoying it.
It's gonna be a lot of lessons.
I'm enjoying
It's
it.
gonna be a lot of learning, a lot of lessons on everybody's behalf. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I'm enjoying it, man. I'm enjoying try to teaching by example more than anything, not just by trying to. You know, I think you said some dope words that I couldn't put in those words for Hot. You know what I'm saying? Because he do got a lot of stressful shit going on from his past. You know what I'm saying? And
I done been there though.
yes,
I done
but
been there though.
you know, this
Tough
is
time don't last. Tough people do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit, man, you gotta straighten that, stiffen that back up. Shit, man, throw the motherfucker from the shoulder.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Long as you keep swinging, you can win.
Yeah,
Only way you can't win is on your motherfucking back.
It's not to play. You got to play to win. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to try to encourage people, use my resources. I mean, I can honestly say they done probably met every rapper in the game in the past 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Right on.
Just by hanging out. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that that's just a big thing to do or whatever, but it's millions of people that wants to be in the same room, in the same section, in the same conversations that I'm in, and I allow them to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just me trying to inspire. I'm on my inspired shit right now, and I'm really, as an only child, I'm into a more sharing phase of my life because I was more stingy back in the days because
You still are, Chainz.
yeah, but
still are a little
nobody
bit, man.
ever gave me. I mean, it's crazy. Like I didn't even
understand, but you have to
so
understand
when you
why.
go through that,
I
like
understand. I'm an only child too.
yeah.
for the
So
most
when
part.
that happens to you, like, and I don't even want to get on me because I got my guys with me, but it's certain things that even I gotta overcome because I just gotta overcome. And I used to have to sleep with my jeans under my pillow to keep money. I did that and still used to get hit. You know what I'm saying? Still used to wake up with no money. So it like, something may have scorned me, but I'm getting out of like, especially to have somebody I can call little brother, something like that.
Right.
I love it. And game be worth more than money. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'd have knew some of these tools back then, I probably would be richer than I am now. So that's all. Like I'm just trying to give niggas some information so they ain't got to read. You know, nigga don't feel like reading. I could just tell you what I've already read. Help you out.
I'm gonna encourage you to read, man. I'm gonna encourage you.
I don't mind reading. I'm just talking about.
I'm talking about. We know you're a student.
Yeah,
you know
I'm
saying?
talking about I'll do the reading. And I don't mind sharing the knowledge that I have.
And you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But them motherfuckers need to get that money. They need to get it for the goddamn self too, goddamn,
man,
because ain't nothing like firsthand.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's good to have a motherfucker that'll tell it to you, but if you dive in there and get that wisdom for yourself, you know what I mean? That shit is priceless. Now y'all got a compilation out, right?
It'll be out Friday. Yeah.
No face, no case.
No face, no case.
No, okay, so that's the name of the compilation.
Name of the compilation.
That's not like the name of a group or nothing.
No.
Okay.
Bear Loke has a company called
Yeah.
No Face, No Case, which I found out after. Shout out to Bear, but our compilation is called that. Purposely off the picture that I did as an old gangster flick where these guys were holding fedoras to their face. They always took pictures like that. So I started thinking of the emoji. I just started thinking of all these promotional things and marketing things.
Right.
And so it was either going to be looking like it, which we say all the time, or No Face, No Case. And then we, behind the scenes, not even with them, thought No Face, No Case, conceptualized the actual photo. So after Friday, that's just it. But that's the name of the comp. And then it's an umbrella of records with all us on it. So, you know, as you can tell, a lot of us have some things going on, you know, crime, or have done some things in the past. And so
unfortunate.
No Face, No Case is slightly appropriate for what this music is that they're about to check out this week. So I'm gonna let one of the other guys articulate themselves, and then
man, that open dialogue. Anybody got something to say, man? I think, you know what I'm saying, man, y'all. They say you said one phone call changed your life.
Yeah.
Which one?
Phone call to go to Cali. My first time going to Cali, going to Chainz house. I was in the house. I had just crashed the car and I hit the news. Kind of crashed the car and shit, got ejected and shit. So my mama had got down, made me move from the net and shit. I had to go stay with my uncle. He had a little spot, little off up down Buckhead and shit. So I'm up there. I'm just got down. I'm up there about a month. I ain't having no motion. You feel me? I ain't got down. I was stealing cars and shit then, so I wasn't stealing cars no more and shit. I wasn't having no emotion. I'm losing my money, spending my money and shit. So I'm starting to get hurt. My pocket starting to get flat and shit. I wake up. I'm trying to go get me some noodles from the store. So I go get me some motherfucking noodles from the store. I finally get back to the house.
Man.
I'm cooking up the noodles. Boom.
Whipping
the motherfuckers up. Fuck around. My cousin Big fuck around called me like, goddamn. Cut. Before then, I would already take a little trip to streets every now and then, shit like that. But we just play my music, shit like that. I dip. You feel me? A month later, probably go out there, play some music, dip, shit like that.
So you get a phone call.
Yeah.
You cooking noodles.
Cooking noodles. He like, shit, pack your bag, finna go to the airport, goddamn, finna go to Chainz spot or some shit like that. So I just like, man, pack your bag, man, finna go to Cali. Pack my bag, I get to the airport, I see Sleepy out there. So goddamn, me and Sleepy already for the same block, so shit. See Sleepy out there, we go to Cali. Goddamn, shit.
And that changed. But see, I can relate to that because I had a similar call that changed my life.
What was it, killer?
Believe it or not, it was when KT beat me from the face. I was goddamn riding my bike up and down. I used to ride my bike all night, sell dope up and down Bankhead. And so, you know, it was, you know what I'm saying, an early morning page around fucking 8:30, 9 in the morning. Didn't recognize the number.
You had a code.
And it wasn't no code behind it.
Man.
That's what I was saying. Like, I ain't recognize the number. It was just a straight number. So I called the motherfucker back and it said LaFay Records. I'm thinking, who in the fuck is LaFay wants some work? I hadn't even like ascertained that it was, you know, KP. And so when they packed me in the KP, he was like, yo, we finna go up here to the Source Award, man. With Outkast, Youngblood, Goody Mob, wanna know if you want to go. Psst, I wanna go. So
On
I
the
got
bike, bitch,
man, I got all my bond and hit my guy, you know what I'm saying? I was buying two and a quarter at the time, so I gave, you know what I mean, enough for one on. He gave me 2, so I got 4.5. I got and worked the first 2 on the baby off, and then, you know what I'm saying, gave him my time. I get the rest later. And I used all that money to motherfucking go to LA. I knew I was finna blow through that. I knew that. But I had enough work to get him in money back when I came back. So I go to LA and, you know what I'm saying, I'm on the bus freestyling with fucking Goody Mob and Big Boy. And went to the Source Awards, seen E40 whoop a nigga, man, before the goddamn show ain't started. E40 on their way to the seat. You know, I don't know what happened. I can't tell what was said.
Yeah.
I don't know, 40 was on some excuse me shit, trying to get to his seat. Yeah. And then suddenly he stopped and then looked down. And then he got the whooping.
Whoa.
So anyway, and so I made a conscious decision at that time right then. I am never selling dope no more. I'm too close.
Right.
I'm too close to where the fuck I want to be. I came home, I gave that dope away. Gave it to Matt Boney. Matt Boney, C-Rod, and them, they got them busted down like shit. Nigga, I want it. I was like, yeah, I can have it. And my plug at the time, I told him, I said, man, shit, man, it's gonna take me a little bit longer. I ain't even gonna sell. I ain't working no more. I ain't finna sell no more dope, man. I'm finna do that rap shit, man. I'm finna get signed and shit. And Cuz told me, man, don't even worry about it. You ain't selling no dope. You don't owe me no money, nigga. Just go. You know what I mean? Nigga, just go. He said, now, if you start selling dope again, I'm gonna want my money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, so I had a similar story that changed my life. That's why, you know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to know about it. So all you guys can sing and rap.
I harmonize and rap.
Okay. Is that different?
I don't know what to call it. I don't sing though.
Y'all do the auto tune shit.
What kind? Nah, I don't use auto tune. No, I'm just fine.
I
You
call
just fat,
auto-tune
huh?
Young Wallace.
Huh?
I call auto tune Young Wallace my own shit.
Okay. Shit, man.
I sang.
School, I know you been singing since the Red Kid.
Yeah, I sing.
Is that you said, what's up?
Yeah.
That's you.
Yeah.
That boy say, what's up? And they still saying it.
For sure.
That's an anthem for
You
us.
dig what I'm
They
saying?
gonna turn up every time they hear it.
Yes, indeed. And you say you like Cool in the Game, right, School?
Yeah. For sure.
That's
I actually did a cover for Cool in the Game called School in the Game. It's hard to it's hard.
Is that on the compilation?
No.
It's not on the compilation.
I got some solo album shit going on too, coming
Okay.
very soon.
All right, but so what's your favorite Cool in the Game record?
The one I did.
The one, okay.
I can't lie about that one.
Do you know the
I
original?
really want to sing it.
Do you, well, nigga, sing it.
Nah.
Nigga, sing it, goddammit.
Me just think about the song on trip.
You don't know, motherfucker. You don't know the goddamn name of the song, do you, Schooler? It's all right. Let's just say that, and then we can go on to something else.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember. That's what it is.
Well,
You sing the shit out of it. I do know that.
Yeah, I just don't remember that motherfucker.
you hear, look, hey, look at
That's
him.
what I'm supposed to do,
Look,
too.
hey.
What you talking about? What the hell is you talking about, nigga?
Hey, man, they give you the cheat sheet.
Man,
Nigga said, shit,
hey,
same
man,
way
I ain't
that
got my
motherfucker.
phone with cheat sheet. I would have went to it on my phone. But
Siri.
That my little brother like
Siri,
that. And
what
I know
song is
he-
this nigga talking
I know
about?
he ain't no jive.
Nah, man. I
Might
know
get
Schoolie
that.
for years, man. Ain't got the one thing about it. You ain't got to sell me on him. I already know what this is. How you guys get along all together, man?
Well, I met Sleepy come to the studio soon. We ducked each other down, the guy in the booth. I been no skate from goddamn way before Chainz. He just, him being skate. And I got this crazy nigga right here, goddamn. We just locked in how we locked in.
Right.
But that's how I met all the boys.
Well, shit, bro. So I mean,
Yeah.
so this Friday the shit dropping. And what's the date on that?
2 Sim.
That's the 7th.
February the 7th. All right, cool. February the 7th, No Fade, No K will be out. That is the name of this compilation, and not Bell Oaks record label.
It's not Bell Oaks record
And
label.
not Bell Oaks.
No,
and
it's not
Jermaine
Bell Oaks
record.
record. They shout out to their record label. They got some stuff going on.
Well, I
We
think
just got an album called that, and that's the end
I got a
of that.
song with them boys too going.
That's what I was just finna say. Why the
I
fuck
do got
don't y'all
one.
just work
That
together?
my boy.
Sound like it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just late to the party. I had no idea, brother. Like no
man.
cap, I had no idea. Then like this boy sent me a song after I done named it and everything. Like so I didn't, man. I'm not in a bubble like I used to be. I used to be in a complete bubble. You know what I'm saying? I realized I couldn't go nowhere if I didn't just try to pay attention to the culture. But like, I can't tell you I know everything moving in Atlanta. And even though I've been knowing home and his cousin and all them over there, man, I don't know what they have going on business wise because I mind my own business. So this was just like a thing that happened.
You know what it is? It's a teachable moment and a perfect opportunity to come together and work.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with
that.
that.
That's what I did. That's what I see.
I have no problem with that. I've also been doing this for a long time and will always welcome support.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And reciprocated as well. You know, so that's all that is. It ain't.
Man, hey man, I know that each and every motherfucker sitting at this podium has been in a much motherfucking worse place in their life.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? And this shit, every day, man, we get new opportunities to build, to grow, to evolve as a person, as an artist, as a businessman, as a father. You know what I mean? So, I mean, first of all, I just want to congratulate you motherfuckers to making it here, to this moment.
Appreciate you having us.
You dig what I'm saying? Just goddamn, man, don't take the shit for granted, you know? Treat every moment like the last, because it ain't another one promised. We don't know what tomorrow holds, but we know what the day is here. You dig what I'm saying? Shit, I wish y'all all the success in the world, bro. You know what I mean? Like I told Chainz, shit, when you get there, I'm gonna be keeping the champagne cold.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna be the first motherfucker pass you a bottle when you walk in. You dig what I'm saying?
Man. I got a few more runs. I got a few more tennis shoes. I got a couple more runs in me now. I got a couple more runs in me now.
Hey,
why would I tell you now? I love this part. Because see, I do this for a living.
What's that you do? What is that you do?
What I do for a living?
What you do? Tell me.
Man, I exceed expectations. That's what I do for a living. I over exceed.
Oh, do you know?
Any expectation. That's what I do. That's what I do. I walk around. That's what I do. Shawty, you can't do this. What'd you say? Did it. Did it again. You know what I'm saying? So this what I do, and I enjoy it. You know? Yeah, I enjoy it, man. I train for this shit like it's a real sport, man. Man, nobody can do this shit like I do and work hard as I do, man. If I told you what I did today alone, I ain't even done. If I told you what I did today alone.
Who showed you how to do it?
Shit, no one individual.
Who showed you how to do it? Say their names and then leave mine out, goddammit. Let's see if that can happen.
No, I'm gonna be honest. Like, shit, with the work ethic that I got, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I wasn't like, around you. I just saw you from the outside. But like, Wayne had a lot to do with it. I stayed with Shawty down there.
That's right. His name gonna be in there too.
Yeah, so like when I see what he doing, he gonna sell 1 million records in 1 week.
Yeah.
When they tell him he sold 1 million records, guess where he was at?
In the studio.
In the studio.
You dig what I'm saying?
I'm done with that. You know what I'm saying? So, period. That's the end of the story. That's the end of this whole thing. So when I'm looking at this and I'm sitting by it, I'm not ignoring this. I'm paying attention. I'm inspired by it.
Right.
The man do 2 hours on stage. I go take a shower, get on the bus. Where he at? In the studio.
That's
so
real.
my first bus I ever buy, guess what it got on it? A studio. My house in Florida. Studio. My house in Cali. Studio. I got 2 in the city here. That's my new trap now. So I learned a lot of that from just watching individuals. You can too. We appreciate y'all for watching.
Man, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Now we have
Hold on, for the record now.
okay, let's hear
Talk
it.
your shit now.
The song called Get Down On It. I just thought about it.
Okay now.
Better late than never.
Nah,
It's better late than never.
I gotta keep it, to be honest, I like a lot of movies. So I watch a lot of television growing up, and I get a lot of songs from movies, and I never actually knew the name of them until I started researching them. So, I kind of got that. I kind of remembered that song just from Mom and them playing it and off Baps, just get down on it, get down on it.
All right.
So I just call it School and the Gang. I ain't want to give them the same name.
It's all good. Well, I think that, you know what I'm saying, the generation will be interested in what moves you guys will be making next. You dig that? So shit, man. All y'all in the position. You got the ball. Y'all just got there collectively all work together, man. You know what I mean? And build that shit, hold that shit up, and shove it in the motherfucker's face every chance you get. In town, out of town. You dig what I'm saying? You do that successfully, like I tell you, when you get down there, goddammit, I'm gonna be keeping the champagne cold. Now,
For sure.
we have a fucking a tradition here. Tradition here at expediTIously, and that is the word of the week. The word of the week is Well, it's a word. Let me see here. It's a word that is indicative to the discussion and or the people that we're having the discussion with. So the word I chose for today is ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, existing or being everywhere at the same time, constantly encountered, present, appearing, or found everywhere. Ubiquitous. Now what I'm gonna do here, man, I'm gonna use shit in the sentence so motherfuckers can listen to it, then they go back to work or whatever, and then they use the motherfucker like they known it all their life, won't give us no credit. Don't worry about that. We always knew in Atlanta that 2 Chainz was a star, and that is because superstar shit in Atlanta is ubiquitous. You can't miss it. You come to Atlanta, goddammit, I don't give a damn if you don't go nowhere but from the motherfucking the airport to the Popeyes, nigga, you gonna meet a star. You dig what I'm saying? There's gonna be a motherfucker back there, Popeyes serving chicken like no other. You dig what I'm saying? Atlanta breeds stars. This shit is ubiquitous. So with that being said, man, wish you got nothing but love and success, man. They project dropped February the 7th. You did.
This Friday.
Yeah. Hey, look, man, to change another thing I want to thank you for, man, you know what I'm saying, the Pink Trap House. The Pink Trap House from Pretty Girl Love Trap Music. That
Give it to me right
inspired. Yeah, that inspired me. That inspired me to want to set up, you know what I'm saying, set up shop and do it.
Come on, tell what you ain't done saying it.
What'd you say?
Look at Neff over there. What's up, man?
That inspired me to want to, you know what I'm saying, do a location where people could come and treat as a landmark, and that later began. It became the Trap Music Museum.
For real, Shawty?
It did.
It
became the Trap Music Museum. But now I will say this. Now the thing that I learned from you and what you did great and what you didn't execute very well was you have to own the building, you see. If you don't own the building, you make too much motherfucking noise and commotion at one time, then people complain and you get your lease cut. And you taught me that too. So I knew whatever I do, I have to own the building.
I'm glad.
I appreciate that. But you do own the building at Escobar, though.
I own all the rest of it.
You own all the rest of it. So you actually learned a little bit that you learned something.
I was already on them building. Them people didn't want to sell it. They had plans for it. And so I felt like if I could show them how not to make plans for it,
right,
that they would let a nigga keep booming. But it was actually the neighbors. They were fine with it. The neighbors
they
were
put that pressure
uncomfortable
on
because of parking. But what I was trying to tell them so I thought this whole thing out. The neighbors were actually people that framed pictures, right? Okay, we were using the Trap House as almost an artistic expression building. You walk in, you see art, you get inspired, boom. I felt like art and picture frames had a strong correlation for some reason. That's what I was thinking.
So you thought it was being mutually
I'm thinking this shit gonna super work.
Yeah, right.
Not the other way around. You don't want no client. You don't want no client. You don't even want no plays. So they
probably had done seen more traffic than they'd ever seen in their motherfucking life. Shit scared them.
I don't
Everybody
know.
ain't built for that shit, bro.
I actually thought it was a brilliant idea.
I mean, and it was. But shit, that shit scared people, man. When motherfuckers got that, can you imagine a motherfucker who ain't seen but 1 or 2 people walking in and out they door, that now see lines wrapped around the corner, and motherfuckers is kind of like, that shit is, everybody ain't built for that shit, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's love, man. I appreciate that. That's love, bro. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? You did a little something, made me think for a minute. You know what I mean?
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that.
Man, look, man, I got nothing but love and respect for all you guys, man.
And you got my car now, you motherfuckers.
Man, thank you so much for your donation.
You a bad motherfucker.
Thank you so much for your donation.
Bad.
Thank you.
You don't whoop shit at me.
Nah, listen, bro. Hey, listen.
Give me some. Turn this off. Give me some, man.
Man, brother, we have all the
nice. We have some nice
something
merch.
Like them old, nice merch for you, man. We got a merch bag,
you know how the rap nigga do. Buy me a watch, man.
Man, absolutely. When you want? You want this one? You want this raggedy motherfucker?
No, I want a new one too.
Hey, man. Love y'all, man. And goddamn, man, like I said, keep putting it in their face every chance you get, man. This has been expediTIously. Watch your favorite episodes of expediTIously right now on the expediTIously YouTube page.